ऐसे नहीं चल सकता सर, ऐसे नहीं चल सकता सर।
बोलने तो दीजिए सर,
आप बोलिए ना,
बोलने दीजिए सर।
कौन कर रहा है बोल, लेकिन बोलने के अंदर आप कोई तथ्य बोले तो सदन में बोल रहे हैं आप, सदन के बाहर और सदन के अंदर।
मैं बोल सकता हूँ सर?
हाँ बोल सकते हैं आप,
तो बैठाइए सर इनको। The use of force can only be authorized by the Home Minister. No. It cannot be authorized either by the Home Minister or the Prime Minister. Student, idiot and andhbhakt who follows the idiot.
माननीय प्रतिपक्ष के नेता, मेरा आपसे आग्रह है
कि ये स्टूडेंट है और फिर ये इडियट भी है। तो मैंने उससे पूछा, एक बात बताओ, ये तीसरी कैटेगरी कहां जाती है? ये तीसरी कैटेगरी कहां जाती है? उसने कहा कौन सी तीसरी कैटेगरी? मैंने कहा अंधभक्त। इसको कहां डाला जाए?
कि हम विधेयक पर चर्चा कर रहे हैं।
मैं कर रहा हूं सर, मैं स्टूडेंट डिफाइन कर रहा हूं सर।
ठीक रहेगा।
She says to me, these idiots, they don't listen to anything anyone says. As that image is not true, because the idiot is trying to pretend that he is God. I'm not talking about them. I thought I'm going to be giving a speech about the next generation. And so I was thinking, how do I start this speech? What should be the starting point of this speech? And I thought a good starting point, Speaker Sir, would be a conversation I had with some students, young girls, which gave me a very interesting perspective. It was their perspective, but I think I agree with the perspective. I'd like to lay this framework first on the table. The question I asked the girl was, you said to me that you're a student. What does this mean? Does it mean that you study in a college? Does it mean that you study in a school? Does it mean you read books? What does it mean? She gave me the most beautiful answer. She said a student is someone who has an open mind and an open heart. Student is someone who right from the beginning accepts that they do not know everything. Student accepts that whatever he knows will be superseded later by new knowledge. Student understands that the universe is constantly changing, dynamic, in movement. And so student understands that knowledge is also constantly changing. Most important value of a student, she said to me. I asked her. I said, yeah, very good definition. What's the most important value of a student? She said, in 1 second, humility. I said, why? She said, the student knows that they do not know the truth. The student respects the truth of all other living beings, all other human beings. Like Gandhiji said in his autobiography, The Search for My Truth. Meaning, this is my truth, your truth might be different. Then I asked her the next question. I said, you've defined a category very well. This category of student. Who else is there? She says, there is another group of people. They are not students. Who are they? She says, they are absolutely convinced that they know everything. They believe that the universe is static. And they believe that knowledge emerges from inside them. They believe that they are God. That everything that is to be known is known to them. They are arrogant. They are arrogant. They don't listen. They don't respect other people's truth. So I said, what do you call these people? She said, I call them idiots. So I...
Why you are worried? Yeah, he's not telling about you. Why you are worried? He's telling about it. From
What? Sir, मैंने बोला नहीं सर कुछ. So she said to me, there are two categories. There are two categories in this world, the student. She said a farmer can be a student. A lawyer can be a student. A doctor can be a student. Unemployed youth can be a student. It's the thirst to learn, thirst to understand. Like a sponge. You want to take everything in. You want to understand. It's beautiful. It's even respecting the rest of the universe. What about these idiots? She says to me, these idiots, they don't listen to anything anyone says. What's it? Speaker sir, what is going on, sir?
आप
So she said to me,
मान्य
she said to me,
मान्य सदस्य, आप प्रतिपक्ष के नेता हैं.
She said to me,
एक मिनट, मान्य सदस्य, प्लीज एक मिनट. मान्य सदस्य,
मैं आपके बारे में नहीं बोल रहा हूँ.
प्रतिपक्ष के नेता हैं.
I'm not talking about you.
माननीय प्रतिपक्ष के नेता, मैं आपसे आग्रह करता हूं.
सर मैंने इनका नाम ही नहीं लिया सर.
आप सुनिए मेरी बात. एक मिनट, एक सेकंड, एक मिनट. माननीय प्रतिपक्ष के नेता, मेरा आपसे आग्रह है कि हम विधेयक पर चर्चा कर रहे हैं.
मैं कर रहा हूं सर.
अब
मैं स्टूडेंट डिफाइन कर रहा हूं सर.
ठीक रहेगा.
Sir, I am defining a student, sir. I will, let me carry on. Sir, so I said, sir, ये जो स्टूडेंट होता है, इसका लक्ष्य क्या होता है? तो उसने मुझे बोला, स्टूडेंट का लक्ष्य होता है कि वो सच्चाई के पीछे दौड़ता रहता है. उसके लिए सच्चाई मीठी होती है. Truth is sweet. Like Gandhiji said, the windows of his house are open to all winds. Then I said, what about the idiot? And she said, what is going on? Okay, sir. So she said, so I said, what about, so sir, I said, okay, what about this other type of person who is not a student? So she said, the hallmark, she said, the student, she says the student wears the truth on his or her chest. Proudly, it's written here. And I said, what about the other type? She says the other type requires an image. It requires an image, and as that image is not true, because the idiot is trying to pretend that he is God. I'm not talking about that. As it is not true, and the idiot is trying to pretend he's God, he has to create this massive image. Then I asked a question, sir. मैं सोचा कि यार ये, सॉरी सर, मैं सोचा कि ये स्टूडेंट है और फिर ये इडियट भी है। तो मैंने उससे पूछा, एक बात बताओ, ये तीसरी कैटेगरी कहां जाती है? ये तीसरी कैटेगरी कहां जाती है? उसने कहा कौन सी तीसरी कैटेगरी? मैंने कहा अंधभक्त। इसको कहां डाला जाए? She says to me, अंधभक्त is a person who is absolutely convinced that another idiot is God. So these are the three categories: student, idiot, and andhbhakt who follows the idiot. Now, so Speaker sir,
माननीय प्रतिपक्ष के नेता है आप।
now super
सदन की गरिमा रखते हुए विधेयक पर ही चर्चा करें तो उचित रहेगा।
आगे जा रहा हूं सर। So Speaker sir, I found this to be a very nice framework, and this framework came to me from an 18-year-old girl, lovely student, probably one of the protesters in the Chhatron Ki Goonj programs. सर सुपरफिशियली लगता है कि हमारे जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो एग्जाम्स के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, वो एजुकेशन सिस्टम के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, वो शिक्षा की कॉस्ट के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। और ये सच है। Education system is very expensive. More money is spent on one exam, on one exam, than is spent by the government on our education budget. Sir, 8-10 घंटे स्टूडेंट्स पढ़ते हैं, सालों के लिए पढ़ते हैं। Sir, please.
Sir,
that's not right.
We will not allow anybody to come here.
आपके लिए नहीं इस्तेमाल किया। I didn't use it for you.
अन्य सदस्य,
Speaker sir,
आप संसद
sir, I am not calling anybody that.
आप कोई ऐसा शब्द नहीं बोलेंगे।
I am not calling anybody that, sir. Doesn't matter. It's gone now. Speaker sir. Sir, Speaker sir, अगर इनको शब्द नहीं अच्छा लगता, मैं दूसरा शब्द दे देता हूं। मैं दूसरा दे देता हूं सर।
वो व्यवस्था तो मैंने दे दी है, जो असंसदीय है उसको निकाल देंगे।
स्टूडेंट को हम
आपको व्यवस्था देने की आवश्यकता नहीं है।
सर, इडियट शब्द नहीं यूज करूंगा सर। आई विल नॉट यूज। नाउ लेट मी सब बोलने तो दीजिए सर। अगर चाहते हैं तो मैं दूसरा शब्द, उसका प्रॉक्सी शब्द।
नो, आप फिर मैं आपसे निवेदन कर रहा हूं, विधेयक पर आप बोले
सर।
आपसे ये मेरी अपेक्षा है।
सर बट आप हाउस को ऑर्डर में रखिए सर।
आप विधेयक पे बोले, मैं हाउस को ऑर्डर रखूंगा क्या?
So Speaker sir, so I defined, this young lady gave me a beautiful framework, 3 categories of people. I found this to be, Speaker sir, order लाइए सर। देखिए सर, House, sir, to keep house in order, sir, is your esteemed responsibility. Sir, the moment I open my mouth, the entire opposition starts to shout. Sir, it is unparliamentary. Let us just be precise. It is unparliamentary for me to use that word against another member of parliament. I have not used that word against anybody. I have just stated that this category exists. Sir, again they are going. Speaker, sir, अगर आप चाहते हैं कि इस देश में सिर्फ बीजेपी बोले तो मैं चुप होकर यहां बैठ जाता हूं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं।
ठीक है, टाइम बता दो कितना ले लिया।
एक मिनट।
मैं बोलता हूं सर, रिजू जी खड़े हो जाते हैं, मैं बोलता हूं वो खड़े हो जाते हैं, इंटरप्ट करते हैं। आप उनको, मैंने यील्ड भी नहीं किया, आप उनको जगह दे रहे हैं।
नो, संसदीय कार्य मंत्री आप
ये फिर से आ गए।
रक्षा मंत्री माननीय राजनाथ सिंह जी सदन के उपनेता हैं। कुछ मानो
सर, मैंने यील्ड नहीं किया।
यील्ड नहीं, किसी यील्ड नहीं किया। अगर कुछ बोलना,
नहीं, मैंने यील्ड नहीं किया, मेरा भाषण चल रहा है सर, मैंने यील्ड नहीं किया है।
बोलिए आप। नहीं, एक मिनट सुनिए, एक मिनट। किसी यील्ड करने से नहीं, यूं भी हमारी व्यवस्था रहती है।
So, there are 3 categories of people. I'm not using the word. There is one category of people called student, विद्यार्थी, जो विद्या का अर्थ ढूंढता है. And then there are the 2 other categories which I will not name. But these categories have natures. So the student is never scared of the truth. He loves the truth, goes towards the truth. Student never uses force against somebody else, because he knows that that person's truth is different than my truth. The other category, they do not like the truth. They need an image. They need force. They need violence. Superficially, it looks that our students were upset because of exams. They were upset because of the education system. They were upset because they have to study hours and hours and hours, and then paper leaks. Some rich boy or girl pays 30-40 lakh rupees, gets the paper, gets the job, and जो middle class का गरीब student है, ईमानदार है, वो bypass हो जाता है. So they are upset because of these things. And our system is terrible. It's terrible, it's cruel. Lakhs and lakhs of rupees are taken from the poorest people. Everything has been privatized. Paper leaks. In one exam, something happens. In another exam, something else happens. Some people are allowed re-exam, some people are not allowed re-exam. Rampant privatization means private companies are checking exams, wrong papers are going. It's a brutal, terrible system. It's an extortion system. I said it in my meetings. And it's a system that has been captured. It's a system that has been captured. The soul of the system has been captured by the RSS. The soul, sir. Rajnath Singh ji said, sir, please. Sir, Rajnath Singh ji said that we are not the UPA. our ministers never resign. He's right. What has happened here? The resignation of Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, that's a superficial thing. Because Dharmendra Pradhan never ran the education ministry. Never. The man and the organization that runs the education ministry is called the RSS. And the man who runs it is an OSD sitting in the minister's office. So, what the students are really irritated about is that they are not allowed to be students in India. They are not allowed to follow their passion. They are not allowed to say what they want. They are not allowed to ask the questions that they want. They have to buy this nonsensical history that the RSS fantasizes about. They have to buy this structure. Every single university in India, the students should know this, and I'm saying this for them. Every single university in India today has a vice chancellor from the RSS. Dharmendra Pradhan is a symbol. Your real enemy is the RSS. Keep it in mind. They are the people who are not letting you be students. They are the people who want you to be andhbhakts. And this is a reaction from the soul of India that is saying, under no circumstances are we going to become your andhbhakts. Under no circumstances are you going to define our future. Under no circumstances are we going to live. And this is a beautiful expression. The amazing thing to me, the amazing, fascinating thing to me is that the parents of these children did not have the courage to face the BJP. The parents of these children did not have the courage to face the RSS. And yet these children, brave, imaginative, powerful, stood there and faced whatever you could throw at them. I've got some experience about facing the RSS, about facing Mr. Narendra Modi, about facing this group. The game is not about facing them. There's nothing in them. There's nothing in the RSS. The game is about facing your own fear. And that is what the students did. The students overcame their fear. The students challenged the idea that you could destroy them. They challenged the idea that you could destroy their career. They asked the question, why are you not allowing us to have jobs? They asked the question, why can we not fall in love with somebody we like? They asked the question, why do you attack different religions? They asked all these questions, and they asked it in public. You couldn't do nothing about it. And I'm very happy today to see that the so-called Home Minister of this country does not have the courage to come and sit here. He does not have the courage to come and sit here. Sir, please.
आज प्रश्न है,
I saw the Home
माननीय
Minister.
मंत्री जी बैठे हैं, जिनका विधेयक है वो बैठे हैं.
I saw the Home Minister, sir. Carcade. Sir, I saw the carcade. 30 cars. With the Home Minister sitting inside the car. Like that. Looking. Shaking. What is this, sir? Speaker, sir. Why is the Home Minister not here today? The Home Minister is not here today because he's not here today because he is scared. He is the Home Minister, sir. सर बैठ जाओ।
देखिए, आज होम मंत्रालय पे चर्चा नहीं हो रही। आज जिस विधेयक पर चर्चा माननीय मंत्री जी बैठे हैं,
The Home Minister, sir, the Home Minister.
नो, आज होम मिनिस्टर पर चर्चा नहीं है। जिस विधेयक पर चर्चा है, विधेयक पे मंत्री बैठे हैं। यही व्यवस्था रहती है सदन के अंदर।
Sir, the Home Minister. Sir, the Home Minister authorized the shooting of our students, sir. He put pellets into the blood of our students. He ordered the students of India to be shot.
क्या बोल रहे हैं?
Sir, Speaker,
ये
sir,
उचित नहीं है, सदन की गरिमा के अनुकूल नहीं है।
sir, सर जब आतंकवादी को गोली मारी जाती है, ये हम बोलो सर।
नहीं बोलिए आप,
स्पीकर
लेकिन
सर, द यूज, मैं बोल सकता हूं सर प्लीज?
मेरा मानना ये कि आपने जो तथ्य किए हैं, उन तथ्यों में जब तक कोई पुख्ता सबूत नहीं हो, आपके पास कोई इंक्वायरी कमीशन किसी रिपोर्ट नहीं हो, ऐसे शब्द कार्रवाई में नहीं जाना चाहिए।
बोलने तो दीजिए सर।
आप बोलिए ना, लेकिन
बोलने दीजिए सर।
कौन कर रहा बोल, लेकिन बोलने के अंदर आप कोई तथ्य बोले तो सदन में बोल रहे हैं आप, सदन के बाहर और सदन के अंदर।
मैं बोल सकता हूं सर?
हाँ बोल सकते हैं आप, सदन के
बैठाइए सर इनको। बोल सकते हैं स्पीकर सर, स्पीकर सर, the use of force can only be authorized by the Home Minister.
No.
It cannot be authorized either by the Home Minister or the Prime Minister.
ऐसे नहीं चल सकता सर।
हमारे साथ जुड़े रहने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें देश रोजाना के YouTube चैनल को और नई वीडियो की नोटिफिकेशन पाने के लिए बेल आइकन जरूर दबाएं।
अगर आप ये वीडियो Facebook या Instagram पर देख रहे हैं तो पेज को लाइक और फॉलो जरूर करें और ज्यादा से ज्यादा शेयर करें।